happy Diwali domain sale with the best domain price in India. Choose from the collection of cracking domain extensions for only 49 rupees. Domain registration has never been.
Want to stand out online? Go to Wix.com and create a professional website that's sure to get you noticed. Start from scratch or choose from hundreds of beautiful designer templates. Every part is completely customizable. That's perfect. Get your visitors' attention with eye-catching photos and videos. It's the best way to showcase your brand and really bring.
Today, we're going to show you how to go from this to this to this while you're live streaming. Just look at them. So in order to live stream with a green screen, the first thing you'll need is, well, a green screen background. The background doesn't actually have to be green. It just needs to be a solid, preferably bright color that's distinct from anything you'll be wearing. So you could even do it with a bright red or blue background. You also need a camera and some kind of video switcher or software that can chroma key your background. That's the technical term for removing the color in the background and replacing it with a different image. Now there's a few different switcher options for live chroma keying your videos, but in today's setup we'll be showing you how to do it using OBS, which is a free software that anyone can download for Mac or PC. If you don't want to use OBS, don't worry, because you can still do the same thing using a Roland V1 HD, Wirecast, or any of the Blackmagic ATEM switchers. The process for those is very similar to what we'll be doing today. So let's get started by setting up the green screen and lighting our scene. Today, we're using an Elgato green screen, which we love because it's super portable and it takes no time to set up. Once your green screen is set up, you also need to light your scene properly. Just setting up the green screen and putting someone in front of it won't look so hot when you try to key out the background. Trust me, I tried that and it did not work. The lighting on the green screen has to be consistent in order for your chroma keyer to properly remove the green color in the background. Lighting your scene properly can vary depending on your setup, but we found B&H's tutorial to be super helpful while we were learning ourselves. You can check out their video in the description. Okay, so once your lighting is right and your subject is framed up, you can head into OBS and add your live feed. In order to connect our camera to our laptop, we're using Blackmagic Design's Ultra Studio Mini Recorder. This is a capture card that converts your HDMI or SDI signal to Thunderbolt and allows your computer to ingest a live feed. Now that we've connected our camera to the laptop, we can add our live feed in OBS by clicking here and selecting Video Capture Device. You'll see the Ultra Studio Mini Recorder shows up here, and if you just wanted to use your laptop's camera for this, you could select that here. Now we can add a background in. Here you have a few options depending on what you're looking to do. You can use a static image. You can use a PowerPoint feed if you're streaming an online class or tutorial of some sort, or a simple looping video if you just need to place your subject somewhere else. Today, we'll just be using a simple looping video of the first floor of our office, which we can do by adding a media source, selecting the file on our computer, and checking loop. Oh, And once you've added your background, make sure it's layered below your live video feed. Now for the last part, the chroma key itself. Simply right-click your camera feed and select Filter. Go down to Effect Filters and select Chroma Key. Once you've created the effect, you should see your subject appear without the background. Now the default settings do a pretty good job if everything is lit correctly, but you're still going to have to go in and make adjustments using these sliders to clean it up. This is going to take a bit of refining to get it exactly how you want it to look, and which settings you adjust all just depend on your specific lighting and background setup. Now, we weren't able to get ours to look pixel perfect, but with some tweaking, it looked a lot better. Once you're happy with how everything looks, you can adjust the size of your subject and position them wherever it makes the most sense for your scene. If you're adding a looping video in the background, I would highly recommend a couple of things. One, that the background you're adding has the same lighting and white balance conditions as your subject. Otherwise, the whole picture is going to look weird. And two, that you add a little blur to your background so there's depth in the image, which will help make it look a little more realistic. So that's how it works. You can check out all the gear we used today in the description below. And if you have any questions about green screening or anything else live streaming related, you can let me know in the comments below or reach me anytime at techtips@boxcast.com. Thanks for watching and happy streaming.